Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
To get this party started, the NFC's Pro Bowl kicker a year ago, Will Lutz. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Bears on offense as they get ready to go. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
26. 4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. A give to Elliott.
3rd down.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39.
He's
bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
And the Bears.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso.
He was brought down by Kiko Alonso.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive.
Elliott again, the ball
And he's
carrier.
able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Line. A gain of 11 on the play.
Well, they continue to run the football this
Bears
strong, right up the middle. I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
He's tackled
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Chicago.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of the. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown,
taking it
Chicago.
in from 7 yards away. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second. And finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Saints trot onto the field behind the veteran right arm of Drew Brees, a former Purdue Boilermaker who entered the league back in 2001.
And his task in this situation is making sure that his team knows that there's a sense of urgency, yet somehow still stays calm. Because your natural impulse, your first possession is not until the second quarter, is you got to attack right away. Throw something big at them right away. Yeah, you've got to move the ball, but maybe be a little bit careful in doing so.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Brees. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Murray. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Again, it's Brees. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. It was Ezekiel Elliott who put together a solid first half. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're close. Need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The Sanders has got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
By Fletcher Cox.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker.
Come on, homie.
Oh, they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
That's another Saints.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target, but it'll be 2nd down. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A 32-yard attempt.
And Lutz puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Saints 3.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4. It got his man complete.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Mahomes pass complete to number 10. Tyreek Hill.
75
Touchdown,
yards.
Chicago.
And the Bears will add on to their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Harrison Butker set
now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He gets it to Thomas. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. A 1st down carry by Elliott. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Ezekiel Elliott.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears will extend their lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees to Michael Thomas. And the Saints get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Lutz with the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. So time definitely not in their favor, down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the the toe to the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
He was brought down by Kiko
The last
Alonso.
run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints'
They go to
42-yard
Elliott
line.
again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
At the 26.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Down, Chicago.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the reigning Super Bowl MVP in his 4th year now. It's Patrick Mahomes.
We know the arm strength is certainly there. He's got a big-time cannon for an arm, and that's not a surprise. He's the son of a former Major League pitcher, so the bloodlines come into play. The biggest question for Patrick Mahomes, can he harness that big arm, develop the touch that's needed, and carry his team towards the playoffs?
Second
The
and
give is
6.
to Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
the tackle
A
made
3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Bears
on first down. It's Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The tackle made at
a nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Ezekiel Elliott,
Brooks
the ball
Reed
carrier.
with a tackle.
He's brought
Brandon,
down
5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Down at the 33-yard line.
No score after one on EA Sports.
With no score.
On third down, Elliott. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
The tackle
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
9 yards.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Brooks Reed on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jaguars.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And the Bears
now Elliott. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Harrison Butker is set to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Jaguars ready to go offensively for the first time with Gardner Minshew, former 6th-round pick at QB.
And his task in this situation is making sure this team knows that there's a sense of urgency, yet somehow still stays calm. Because your natural impulse, your first possession is not until the 2nd quarter, is you got to attack right away. Throw something big at them right away. Yeah, you've got to move the ball, but maybe be a little bit careful in doing so.
The pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Jaguars.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
54, right there. 54, Mike. You better be afraid. Ready?
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And the catch good. It's Eifert. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Got his man, it's Eifert. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Rodney Anderson, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal. Now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Lambeau will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. So we've hit intermission. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Westbrook on the return. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. What a play there by Fletcher Cox to get in and knock him down behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's now 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Ryan Allen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Into the secondary again. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Ezekiel Elliott,
credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and
They
9.
go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
46-yard line.
And taking it across midfield and inside the
Ezekiel
45.
Elliott on the carry.
It's a first down on a gain
The
of
tackle
10.
made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Bears.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play
That's
of
the
this
end of
third
the third
quarter.
With
All
the score,
runs on this
Bears
drive
7,
so far. It's
Jaguars
first and
3.
10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get a little
Ezekiel
over 2,
Elliott,
maybe
the
a
ball
full
carrier.
3 down to the 32-yard
Joe
line.
Schobert on the tackle.
Now
2
2nd and 8
yards on
at the
pickup.
32-yard
It's
line.
Second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Elliott. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 25.
It was Brooks Reed
Now, the
on
objective
the tackle.
there, I mean, yes, the positive
A
gain,
gain
that's
of
nice,
7
but
yards.
work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
handoff to Ezekiel
Mark that
Elliott.
down as a pickup of
The tackle
13,
made
and the
at the
Bears have the
12-yard
first.
line. A gain of
From
13
down at the
yards.
12, it's first and 10.
down, Chicago.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to work this one down
Adrian
to about
Peterson
the 5.
on the carry.
A solid
Tackle
run on
made at
first
the
down,
5-yard
gain of
line.
7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup.
2nd
Brings
and
up
3 with the
second
ball
and
sitting on the
3.
5. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown,
Ezekiel
Chicago.
Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Bears push further out in front.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them
The
successful?
kick is
Well,
good.
when you're able to mix run pass,
Makes the score
when you're able to
Bears
control the football
14,
and stay ahead of the chains,
Jaguars
I'm using every
3.
cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to
Harrison
run what
Butker
you want
set
to
to
run
kick off.
when you get a chance to call it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard
So
line.
Minshew and the Jaguars down by 11, a minute 51 on the clock. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
60 or 51. Hey, here we go. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the rookie A.J. Terrell.
Minshew's
And they will
pass.
set up shop
Intercepted
in enemy
by the
territory
Bears.
at the
They'll take
42-yard
over
line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stay focused. Come on. All right.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. Now the Jags will
Number
use the
21
second of their
is Ezekiel
timeouts
Elliott, the ball
as they'll talk
carrier.
things over
The
prior to
tackle
this
made at the
upcoming 2nd down
36-yard
play.
line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the
Ezekiel
25.
Elliott on the carry.
The Jaguars
The
now
tackle
will use
made
the
at the
last of their
24-yard line.
timeouts.
A gain
And they'll
of
be
12.
disappointed to have to burn
And
one
the
there after
Bears
giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That's some good hard running there as he'll
Ezekiel
push his
Elliott,
way
the ball
forward
carrier.
for about 5.
Jared Wilson made the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down
At the
now.
Jaguars'
It's
20-yard
Elliott,
line.
and he will be brought down at about the
Ezekiel
6-yard
Elliott
line.
on the carry. Ronnie Harrison on the tackle.
Well, that's a carry they have to be
First and
satisfied
goal
with. And
at
throughout
the
this
6-yard
game,
line.
they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Elliott,
They've got the
ball
confidence to keep handing it to him
Tackle
and keep
made
picking
at
up
the
good
5-yard
yardage.
line. It's a gain of
One
a
man in
yard.
the backfield.
Brings up
That's
second
Elliott on
and
second.
goal.
And he's into the end zone.
Ezekiel
Touchdown,
Elliott on the carry.
Bears.
Touchdown,
A
Chicago.
5-yard touchdown run. And the
Harrison
Bears
Butker
will
on
add
for the
on to
point
their
after.
lead. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And they don't get it.
The conversion
They tried for the
is
two-point
no
conversion
good
there,
on
but
the
unsuccessful.
fake extra point.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Now after the touchdown.